Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Victor mid into a Seraphine. Seraphine has extremely good range, so I'm just going to poke her with my E to start off the game. She is mostly a character for just, like, wave clear. I'm going to wait for a second here before stepping up because the minions otherwise will hit me, so we'll just try to hit my E again. Victor is very, very powerful. He's a meta high-elo character, unlike Seraphine. He has a ridiculous kit, despite being very immobile, because he doesn't have, like, a dash move, and he also doesn't have the best CC. He can kite very, very well. He has really good laning phase. He has amazing scaling, good team fighting, good side laning. It's just that there's some things that he can lack, which is, of course, like having a dash move. But the gist of Victor is that you have your abilities that get upgraded whenever you last you get one stack. When you get to 100 stacks, which also is easier to get through takedowns, which is kills and assists, you will upgrade your abilities, and you can upgrade all of them to have special effects. The reason why he's so good at kiting is because your Q gives you movement speed when it gets upgraded, which is very powerful. Your W gives you a slow effect on your abilities when you land on enemy champions, kind of like a Rylai's in a way. And then your E is just like bonus shockwave after you use it. But using your E is very long range because it's a vector cast ability where you can use it far and then have it like go out. It's such a fast moving ability. You usually just poke people over and over again with it because it doesn't deal the most. Its base damage isn't that high, but you just can spam the crap out of it whenever people step up all the time. It feels so difficult to not get hit by Victor E. If you play Victor, you should land most of these. You can sometimes miss, but you should land most of your E's the entire laning phase, feeling as though, like, there's no moments where they aren't getting pressured by it, kind of. Besides that, your Q is also a very strong ability versus the shorter range targets. It's kind of not the easiest to use onto champions like Seraphine because they're so long range, but your Q is, when you press it, you will damage them and get a shield, and then your auto attack is empowered, and that's a ridiculous amount of effects for a singular ability. So, what you do is that you basically play poke, and you just pay attention to your minions when they get low. Of course, you want to be last hitting theirs, but you look to see when they're going to use their ability or auto attack on the minions. I'll just flash here, but it sucks that I lost it. Anyways, I was gonna go put down vision, but guess it was too risky. But we don't really lose that much for doing that, so it's still pretty chill. To get solo kills onto people is quite challenging. She definitely wants to, like, deny this cannon, probably. Okay, I still got it. Nice. Victor, Gravity Field is pretty good for running away from melees because you can just plop it down on top of yourself. It's a slow effect, and then eventually will stun them. That's about it. So we have her quite chunked. She has no potions left. I still have one potion. This is when the poke would finally start sticking, but honestly, killing her is just too difficult. So instead, we'll just, like, sit back and wait. Oh, dude, this guy literally came mid the moment that I killed all those. So that guy just accidentally made it so he took a bunch of EXP from me. Oh, he did stop her base, though. I'm going to wait around because one more minion wave will allow us to be able to get our Lost Chapter purchase. Your Q also will feel like a very fast auto attack, too. It feels better than, like, a standard auto attack, so you can do it very quickly. So I will have a Lost Chapter, which is better than hers. We have a slight CS advantage on her. To kill people is rough, but once again, you can try to poke them out of lane and stuff, which is good to do. I do think Seraphine is, like, one of those champions that is quite difficult to kill, though, because, I mean, all she does is just, like, farm from far away. My ultimate is this AoE that drops a field, or, like, this storm that will deal damage every tick, and the ticks are, like, every 1.5 seconds or something. It lasts quite a while. It has a decent AP ratio, but it has a absurd AP ratio if they stay inside of it for an extended period and just, like, constantly get hit by the ticks of damage that it does. But yeah, that's about it. I wish that I could punish her more than just, like, getting a CS lead, but honestly, it's kind of challenging. Like, we can use our E over and over again, but because I'm flashless, I don't feel like we can play too aggressive because we'll get punished too hard. She's trying to freeze it, which is okay. I mean, if she wants to try to freeze it, then she can. I try to E her from far away. I'll probably use my ultimate if I really wanted to shove out badly, but I think it's pretty chill for now. I don't need to do it just yet. We might still get ganked, though, which is why I'm trying to, like, be very respectful. We can farm from far away with our E as well. It's not too shabby of an ability for farming. We almost have our first upgrade, and then also we can start wave clearing way easier. She is still playing pretty passively because she's trying to make it so this wave, like, stays on her side the whole time. Another point of my E. Shen does have ultimate, so if I get ganked here on this cannon... Okay, nice. I hit her and also got the wave at the same time, right when my E got upgraded, so it cleared out the casters immediately. This doesn't seem like something I can really follow up on very easily. Oh, my E is crazy. It hits, like, all of them. That person dies. Putting down gravity field for you. Person dies. Smolder's dying to dragon. Put down my E in such a way that he can't walk through it. And then I just, like, auto-attack him with red buff. The dragon is assisting me. Betrayed by his own kind, bro. So, good team fight. We just play very slow, like, behind. We let them go in. We use Gravity Field to, like, kind of cut off Seraphine to continue going deeper into the pit. We use our ultimate in such a way that it does, like, good DPS on whoever I can really hit. And then we got a bunch of evolution points, and that's going to make it so you can snowball way harder, too. We're very fortunate because it's a lot easier to usually get into a solo killing and, like, I'm going to pressure you guys so hard that you can never survive type thing once you get all 3 of your evolution points. But I already, you can see this. Look how crazy that... Boom. So, why did we kill her so easily there, even though we barely have any items whatsoever? In fact, we have less items than her because we don't even have boots. Firstly, red buff. Let's just consider red buff is kind of like my W evolve. I don't have my W evolve yet. All I have is my Q. That movement speed from my Q is absurd. It is on a low cooldown spammable because it's only on a 6-second CD, and it gives you 30% movement speed. I think it doesn't even decay. It's not decaying movement speed. It's just straight up 30% for 2.5 seconds. So when I hit her here and I chased her down, you can get so close. And Viktor is long range with his E, but all you can do is poke with it. But when you're able to get near them, you can usually land your E in such a way that they get hit by the secondary blast, which does, like, about the same amount of damage. And you can usually set up your gravity field in such a way that they get punished from it. And now, what will happen is that you can shield yourself on repeat and from the minions, speed yourself up, and constantly look. You can be so aggressive like this. It's so dumb. I hate playing against Victors who are good in high elo. It feels like you are being choked out, and the person's also choking you out telepathically from 5 miles away. So, like, you don't even have a chance to, like, do anything back whatsoever. It's just like, okay, I'm slightly chunked. Okay, I'm a little bit more chunked. I'm trying to grab the wave. Like, think about how difficult it is for her to play. If I actually land my abilities, it could be, like, insane. Oh, can I survive this? If I ultied him, I might have been able to all in, but it's still pretty chill. They just needed help, which is, respectable. I made him use his smite. Seraphine has no ultimate anymore. I lost my flash, but now that she has no ultimate, she's in a weird spot. And we could also not even shove in if we really wanted to. Who's Aimer? Oh my gosh, I saw Smolder and I thought it was Seraphine immediately, but it wasn't. Oh, my Shen is dying. Whoa, my bad. I probably could rotate to this and salvage it, though. Oh, maybe not. I probably can't catch Seraphine, I'm too slow. The dragon wasn't taken, Smolder didn't die. Wait, he died to dragon? Dude. Smolder has been getting betrayed by dragon all game. This is ridiculous. There's been like 2 kills so far because of that. So now we have our W evolve. Our W evolve is the slowing effect one. Now, when I land my E after I use my Q on the minions to get movement speed, it will slow her down, which will probably give me some opportunities to potentially hit her with the auto attack of my Q. So no longer do we have to only poke with my E, but now we have an opportunity to probably get her with something else too. And it will get even more absurd. Your evolution of your ultimate causes the storm to basically somewhat reset, like partially reset upon kills and get larger. Viktor. Seraphine. Yeah. I'm peeking wolf. I accidentally pressed my E. Whoops. It's an honor to lose to you, dude. It's not a very winner's mentality right there, bro. So my E hit her. She's chunked. She wants the wave, so we're stepping up hard to try to deny it, because if she does step up, we can probably punish her for it, so she just slowly misses a bunch of minions here, which is exactly what we want. Just make them feel very uncomfortable, because they might sometimes step up too far and make a mistake and you kill them. You don't have to overcommit your lead, you can just get them to be feeling so miserable that they sometimes accidentally make a mistake on their own that you can punish. But you see how I can even hit her even on the way out of, like, taking the turret shot there? The turret didn't even hit me, it only aimed at me. Still, like, good. This is an amazing example of what you can do with Viktor, probably in most ranks. I would say that you can probably get away with playing extremely aggressive and outplaying people on this champion if you become good at him from, like, silver, gold, platinum, emerald. Diamond, I feel like, is when it actually gets kind of challenging. I'll, like, use my... Oh, never mind. I did use my ultimate, but that was too much CC. I thought Shen was gonna get there, and we can at least trade 1-for-1. Crowd control, of course. Oh, wait, good thing I did use my ult, because that happened. It was, like, super good that that just happened. For itemization after this, Lichbane allows you to make it so your auto attack from your Q has another effect, which is pretty good against, like, short-range targets. Shadow Flame's always decent. You can always go, like, defensive items. Liandry's is good versus the people who have, like, tanky HP champions and stuff. I don't mind Lichbane, though. I enjoy it. I like the movement speed from it, too. The Olaf went bot, so I'm gonna go top and defend because the Olaf is no longer there. Slowing? No! It doesn't matter, though. The Pike's coming, so we'll just, like, slow him down here with 1 auto. You see how slow that is? Just kill the barrel so he can't use it, and then just kite out. Very simple. I could probably do that on my own without my teammate even needing to be there. This is kind of a really broken, spot for Viktor. So we just killed that guy. I once again could have just solo killed him underneath the turret because as soon as I was chunking him out, what I did is that I Q'd and then I had my auto attack empowerment and I waited for my Q to be on short CD, and what I was going to do is I was going to auto attack, Q auto attack in quick succession. So I would burst him very fast by storing the auto attack so the turret doesn't hit me. That's like what I'm playing around. You don't need to store the auto attack except for like when you need to obviously not like die to that. Dude, keeping this turret alive is kind of convenient because, I mean, is he gonna step up thinking that he can somehow fight me here? Oh no, he just decided to go for the wave. Got it. I probably could have chased him. But Pyke's here too, so I guess we still can. Speed ourselves up off the minion, just go for one auto attack. Okay, that guy flashes away, but that's fine because that just makes them very weak, so it's chill. Oh. Wait a second. My storm is popping off? Yeah, you can see how big the storm gets, and then, I mean, it's resetting as well, so it lasts forever. Yeah, and we were just able to dish out some DPS with us being very aggressive with our stuff. I'm down to also just continue being very aggressive with our stuff. Not a very winner's attitude, bro. Is that Dun? Yeah, true. Dun Victor is probably significantly better than mine. Dun is just a challenger, Victor, streamer / occasionally YouTuber, I think. I don't know if people know how sarcastic I am. I never am serious about anything I ever type, so... we'll just kill this guy, I mean... That guy also dies very quickly. That's why the Lich Bane is so effective, as you can see. Glad you like Davids. Slowing him. Probably can't get him. Staying behind a minion so I don't get hit. And then we'll just base and just go top because there's really no reason not to. Oh. My goodness. Huh. And we're kind of playing out of our mind right now, but... No. I'm not done! So yeah, that was Victor. I'm going to try to do game 2 of it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in game 2. If you want to see another one where maybe I don't get a pop-off as well early game, but once again, you just mostly poke and just wait for your evolutions before you can really start doing crazy stuff. Because once you get into that stage of the game, that's when you become so broken. So anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to game number 2 of the Victor. We are versus Akshan this time. With Ignite, so it's a lot different than the Seraphine lane. Rather than free farm, this guy will probably be more aggressive, but because he's going to be more aggressive, that opens up more opportunities to Q auto attack, which is pretty nice in its own way. He has E-Start, we saw him use it. I'm just going to try to quickly do a trade and walk away. So, like, that was pretty successful, even though we missed some of the minions there for, like, a successful trade at least. You could see that he's super chunked already. I was able to shield his auto attack, and also he didn't get to trigger his 3-hit passive. And now we just go back to the E-spam because we have it available. Put down a ward just to see the area. That was a terrible E. I should have definitely landed, but I just played it poorly. Did a good Q, though. Still, like, getting good poke off on him. He might try to, like, all in, potentially. But because I'm still chunking him, that's why I'm trying to stay far away. Because I want to just pay attention to my minions and looking at him. And we just continue trading every single time he steps up. I just E him again, he misses cannon, and you can already see, like, this is why Viktor just is so annoying to play versus. He's resetting, but the wave is slow pushing towards me, and I don't even have, like, that many mana issues yet, because I've barely used much, so he's just gonna miss a gigantic wave. And the laning phase for him is, like, already just completely screwed for a while now, until, like, I maybe get screwed over by maybe something about a reset myself. This is so awkward for him. He might try to swing on this here, so I'm gonna just play kind of far away. I'm gonna try to hold the wave, though. I'm not gonna use my Q because we don't have much mana to work with. But this is still a really good spot to be in. Because every single time that he steps up, we can just go for poke. I want to get his bone plating if he has... Oh, does he not have bone plating? So we just got to hit him there. I didn't even lose my bone plating because apparently my shield was that strong. Just poking again. I'll just do another auto attack. Even though it's going to hurt bad, I just know that this is still a pretty good spot to be in, even if I trade like that. Oh, I see. I will not die, thankfully. But that was close. I almost died. I was not paying attention to the Nico, and too focused on only playing for my lane. I missed the cannon EXP, sadly, but overall, still pretty successful. Was able to get the minion with my auto attack just to deal a little bit of bonus damage with it, because I figured that otherwise there would be no way to get it. And then we just last hit these. That minion's not crashing. Gonna save my mana because we don't have a mana crystal or lost chapter yet, so I'm trying to CS only with auto attack so I could conserve it to be able to poke him when he comes back, of course. Ah, terrible E again, dude. I'm still not clean on this champion because I don't play it, like, ever. You should be landing every single one. Just good poke. Put a ward down. Just make a miss farm just by pressuring, so we're up now 12 farm on this guy, and then we just go back to poking again. There's, like, no way to dodge this. Nico died, so she'll be dead for a bit. I'm level 6. We just go back to poking and just stepping up, so he has to walk away from these minions, otherwise he potentially dies. Yeah, I guess that the way to understand Viktor, when I say that his early game is absurd and he can kill people, is that sometimes it's actually really hard to kill people. You can pressure them so hard that a lot of players, especially inside the lower ranks, will make such a big mistake that make it so you can kill them. Inside the higher ranks, people just base, which is fine, but this is like winning lane by a lot. I'd have so much pressure on this guy. He is absurdly weak right now. Oh. Dang, dude, I'm actually maybe gonna die. Oh, wait. 2 kills, never mind. The Shen was able to rotate down and also assist. I kind of was getting hit by a lot of people. I'm not, like, absurdly fed, so of course my damage isn't, like, that good. But we were able to get some kills, get my first evolution of my thing, and now we're back to just feeling extremely powerful again. This wave also, I think, is slow pushing back towards us because I believe we crashed the wave, so you can see that our CS per minute is way better than this guy's, and it's going to be coming back. And we can maybe try to freeze again. Okay, it's not coming back, but whatever. We probably had him lose quite a bit. Just E him again. The Fiddlesticks is going to reach level 6, and he's probably going to try to all-in me. I figure that... Wow, he's level 6, and he's about to all-in me. We can't do much more than that, but Rakan can just come back towards me. I'm just trying to get this whole wave here because I didn't like that if it crashed, it would probably deal quite a bit of damage to my turret. I'm on the way to this, but... Oh my goodness, that Seraphine play was crazy good. The Seraphine ultimate went through, like, every single person. Holy crap. This is the same Seraphine as the first game, by the way, the person that I faced. So, people are like, it's kind of a meme to say, like, you're a creator that, like, pays other people to do, like, poorly. Dude, they're all paid to line up for you. Why didn't I get paid for last game? Oh, wait a second. Am I just dead? I can't believe at how long I survived, and I also killed him too. That was crazy. What happened is when VIKTOR ultimate is also for like half of a second when he first activates it, it will stop channels, if you didn't know. It's not like a silence, so like if I use it on like a Renekton and then he uses Q, he can use it immediately, but if Vel'Koz is ulting, Akshon's ulting, those are things that are channeled abilities. And because it's channeled, I interrupted it so it didn't kill me. Because otherwise he probably would have channeled it further to kill me. I'm pretty sure when I interrupt a channel of Akshon ultimate, it doesn't get rid of the ability, it causes it to just automatically shoot, so only shot with a couple shots. I think that's how it works. I could be wrong. Whoa, what? I'm not even streaming right now, chill. YouTube.com/PekinWolf. Yo, there we go. There it is. Fall asleep ASMR. Except for it's not ASMR, it's just my normal voice. I still feel like I'm probably gonna get ganked by probably the Fiddlesticks on repeat or the Nico on repeat, because when people feel like the game is lost because the enemy is so far ahead, in this case it's us, they usually send everybody just to do the same play over and over again. I dodged the ability so I didn't get snared. We see that Fiddlesticks is bot side. I honestly didn't know if that was like Fiddlesticks or somebody else. I'm trying to speed myself up over and over again because we're just trying to, you know, punish this guy hard with my movement speed. Because we're back at that stage of the game again. I figured maybe just go for his invisibility. Like, maybe he would just be there. We're up 40 farm on him. We have, like, double his farm. Even hit him from that far away. Like, look how low he is now. He basically dies to one more hit. Dude, you're here too? No. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not even worth the shutdown, though. They're just, like, sending a lot of people. I figured that Fiddlesticks would not come mid because he doesn't have his R. Because if Fiddlesticks isn't there, I could 1v2 them. But it's okay. I kind of like limit testing on VIKTOR is quite fun because of your kiting potential. And also the constant shielding makes it feel like sometimes when you're very low, you can outplay through the stuff that way. Peeping in. He's gonna try to fear me, so I'm just walking away, so when he fears, he's just screwed. I'm surprised that he tried ulting out. I feel like that's so risky to do. I can beat this guy in a 1v1 easily, too. This is the kiting that I'm talking about. I'll kill this guy without even using my R easily. I probably still don't need to use it, I think. So he used his flash, and we still completely crushed him with our movement speed. And that's just what you can do on this champion. I didn't realize that Akshan was going to be there too. That's my fault for getting caught like that. But once again, we're limit testing on repeat because we're not even worth a big bounty anymore. And I feel like I can just do so much, dude. Limit testing on Viktor is so fun. Even kiting feels like you're outplaying them here. When it honestly is, like, not that impressive to kite on Viktor. Like, it was not difficult doing what I did here in the slightest. It's way more challenging to kill me being the Renekton than it is for me to, like, do a crazy play like that. But it feels as though you're just, like, outplaying everybody, even though it's more like just standard gameplay of this champ. Fiddle. I guess I won't walk up there because it doesn't look like a fight's gonna break out, so I'll just go back mid. I'll just take this turret mid if we got nothing else to do. This Fiddlesticks is over at Raptors. I just hit him underneath the turret with my E, so I got pretty big damage off. We know that it's not Nico this way because we can see that. I'm gonna rotate top to try to assist? No? It's not being done. What I did there is I Zhonya'd the Fiddlesticks Q so I didn't get silenced because I noticed that 2 of them showed up and I got too scared. I don't think I can chase that guy, he's too fast, but... yeah, our damage is absurd. Also, like, look at how many items he has and how many items I have. So he has Hextech, Rocket Belt, Boots, and 2 Amp Tomes. I had Blackfire Torch, a Seekers, which is honestly, like, not good damage-wise, but you see how crazy my damage is when you can, like, land everything full combo. You can deal so much, and this was game 2 of it. So, inside of a more, like, even game, what's going to happen is that you're probably not going to get fed unless you get into teamfights like how I got into in the skirmishing. Otherwise, you just poke people out and wait for those teamfight angles and just drop everything because you have, like, an AoE ult that's, like, really, really strong. But anyways, thanks for watching. Stay tuned if you want to see an arena game. This is a good example of, like, how to play lane Viktor. Teamfight Viktor is kind of similar, but... just more AoE stuff, but yeah, that's about it. Stay tuned if you want to see Arena. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Viktor in Arena. We are starting off with some silver augments, and Clothesline is really the only one here that I like, but give me Adapt. Darn it. Give me Adapt. Tank it or leave it. I'll take it. I want something a little bit more interesting than Clothesline. I feel like Clothesline isn't really that cool. Tank it or leave it is that you now have a chance to reduce damage dealt to you by 20%. And it's based off of your crit chance. It will work no matter what. I only have a 25% chance of it happening, but it probably will do something. And then if I get other crit-related stuff in the future, I can make it so it's like just I take 20% less permanently for the rest of the game, which is pretty insane. I don't feel like that should have landed on me, but my early game is so trash. I already know that Viktor probably can't, like, ever do anything in these early game fights. My champion does not have good cooldowns, ever. Even flashing is, like, pointless. I'll just use this, but if we can even kill one of them, I would be surprised. Because, I mean, the amount of damage that we take, while also the amount of damage that we deal to them is completely non-existent. Poor Fizz also has Dematerialize, which sucks for him because there's no way we can ever beat the tanky bruisers. We could maybe fight these types of people, though, because they will be way squishier than us, especially this Vel'Koz who doesn't have any items. He has Desecrator, though, to make himself tanky. I need to get to stack it fully. Desecrator on Karma, too? Dude, these guys have such good augments already. Hello? The Draven one is for... You know, we should do the Alistar one for scaling, because it will probably take time for us to get strong. Not the Fizz going to the Swain one. Dude. Please don't choose the Swain. Okay, good. The Alistar. One elimination, people are not kicked out. It's going to be really good for Curse Power people. That's probably pretty enjoyable for them. I feel like probably Magic Pen is what we need. We still don't really deal any damage, but it's okay. Did I just see my auto attack crit? I know my auto attacks can crit, but I'm talking about the empowered version of my Q. I didn't know if, the powered version of my Q could crit, but maybe it can. 176? Wait a second. Huh. So it works. Vel'Koz and Gragas. Just hit him with my E from far away, because that's all I can really do. My ECD is so freaking long, though. He's hitting me when I had a shield up, which makes it so it's, like, kind of chill. I managed to run away and still dish out quite a bit of damage. Even though it's, like, not that much, I'm still dealing more than they are to me, just barely. I got him stunned. I really, really, really want to win this round because I want my Fizz, who has an augment that literally doesn't do anything unless we get kills, to work. Whenever we get a kill, he gets AP forever. So he just got 30 AP that round. That's why I flashed for the plant, because I didn't know if maybe they would flash for the plant. I probably could have paid attention to see if they have flashes. But we'll just use it just to get near it anyways. Diamond Tip Spear for dealing damage from further away. Pyromancers for burn effects. Or Reality Fracture just to summon more grubs. We got Moonflare. Nice, dude. Not the biggest fan of these items, really, but I don't really want to use more of my rerolls, so I guess I'll just take Pyromancers, because I feel like it's the most realistic one for use. Also, maybe being slightly tankier with what I have, plus building Rite of Ruin, and then going for burn effects can mean that I can maybe face tank people, potentially. He just red carded, of all things. My Fizz just missed that pretty badly. You can have this. You can have all of them. This is like a good fight. I'm just standing on this to heal myself. Oh, you messed it up. That's okay, though. Looks like we could probably still win this one. I'm just standing on top of my healing to make sure that I'm gonna just stay alive for these rounds, because it's super strong. I don't know if you can track how much healing it's done, but it probably was a pretty absurd amount. I made a lot of pools there. My Tank It or Leave It also blocked 90 damage almost. Obviously, it's not very good yet, but that's because it's only a % chance. So whenever I get hit by a big ability, it's only a % chance of that. And then, like, that, in the grand picture of things, it's probably, like, reducing just random auto attacks and stuff rather than just one ability. But now we can fix that. Or we can build another burn item. I could either go a Blackfire Torch to also make it so I have better mana. Otherwise, Rite of Ruin will give me shielding and healing. I feel like the Rite of Ruin, honestly, might be the best way to play it. So now we have a % chance, based off of our crit, to get a shield. And then we also have a much better chance to crit with Tank It or Leave It to make it so I take less damage. So I'm way tankier now. Technically, as long as I can continue hitting people. I'll be very tanky. You probably shouldn't just be all-inning her like that, dude. Okay, we still win this, even though, I had to burn my flash. So that round, we reduced 700 damage. Way better. This Rite of Ruin also blocked 1200 damage, and they fixed it, so now it only tells you how much you actually are blocking, not how much I generated. So we're able to win that round because of that. Very nice. Now we just need to build burn items. I'm still hoping to get something like Jewel Gauntlet, though. It'd be really cool. Or, like, Vulnerability. Vulnerability makes it so your item effects and damage over time effects can crit. It might work on my ultimate. It would work on, obviously, my Pyromancer's Cloak. And it would work on, like, Landry's, too. The Rune Carver on Karma. Infernal Conduit. Wait a second. That's a burn effect, so we'll take that. So now we have an infinite stacking burn, where whenever burn effects tick, they also lower the CD of all of my abilities too, right? Or did they change that? Because it doesn't look like it's working on this target dummy. Oh no, it is. Never mind. I see it. It's doing it very quickly. You have dashing and Moonflare. Dude, he can make it so his Q is like gonna reset itself potentially. It's really goofy when he does that. I've seen it before, because I've done it. I put down the stun on top of it, so when he hit me there, it didn't really do too much. I'm just gonna make it so the burn effects on him probably just kill him. I mean, our Infernal Conduit being able to constantly reapply with my ultimate is so nice, so we can keep it going, because since it's a stacking burn infinite, as long as we can hit people that are tanky, we will always be able to kill them eventually. Like, we'll be able to kill the tankiest Mundo ever as long as he doesn't kill us before we can stack it. So the Mundo Skarner should be a pretty easy round. In the Zac Cho'Gath, too. Usually you can beat tanks pretty easily if you can outburn them. But they might have too much damage, because he has Black Hole Gauntlet, which is one of the best ones to get, and honestly does a ton. We'll see. Because they can sometimes get too tanky themselves. Liandry's or Blackfire Torch. I feel like probably one... Probably a Liandry's. Our burn effects are even stronger now. Our pools on the ground are better. We lower the CDs of our abilities even faster because we have way more burn effects too, so we have more spam. The only person that seems to be risky inside this fight, in my opinion, is the Karma. I feel like Samira shouldn't be that scary. Her Prismatic is not really that good. Yeah, this is just a one fight immediately. We just did such an absurd amount of damage when they just walked into us there. I don't know why they kind of wanted to brute force so badly, but they just walked straight into me, and they didn't even pop their Summoner Roulette or anything. She didn't even get to use her Blade Waltz. That sucks for her, because Blade Waltz sounds terrible on Karma. I feel like we have a first place run in the making. Unless anybody else gets a crazy god run going where they're literally invincible because of like crazy stats, I think we can kite out and win versus most people. Fortune Shard or Omnivamp. Omnivamp would be kind of convenient to have, so my burn effects would probably heal me. But I also have healing through Pyromancer, so that probably doesn't matter that much. Otherwise, movement speed for like kiting better, or Fortune Shard just so I have more money. I guess I'm kind of down to do Fortune Shard also because we can buy more anvils to try to get more crit, because the more crit we get, then I can get this capped to 100% and not need to worry about stacking Rite of Ruin. That'd be kind of nice. I could even buy an item right now if you really wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm thinking about maybe just buying a Blackfire Torch next round. Maybe I instantly die here because I accidentally got caught out. Oh, I would get hit by that. There was literally no reason to. There's no way Zach can kill me in a 1v1, so this is pretty chill still. I probably could have rezzed my teammate so he got his other dematerialized, because I don't know if that counted for an assist or not that round. Not bad, though. Another free win. Our Infernal Conduit did 2,000 damage. I mean, it's pretty easy to beat the tanks as soon as you can kite away from them. As soon as I got jumped on, I thought I was going to instantly die, but it was just not enough. Talon is just more damage to everybody, and we get bonus money. I feel like that's nice. Movement speed and slow resist could be really good at kiting. Otherwise, there's other burn stuff that exists, and getting another burn thing would be pretty good. We didn't find it, though, so we'll just build Blackfire Torch, because I think that we don't even need Pen just yet. I believe that just getting even more burn effects just will be a feedback loop of just making it even better. Making it so we're tankier, can just, like, stack easier, and just do that. Does Skarner have an increased rate of how far he can go in this game mode or something? You know, if I just stand on my burns, I think that I actually don't even take damage from this guy whatsoever. It seems that it doesn't really matter about me having to, like, kite at this point, because I just deal too much. So I can even tank the Mundo. We're so strong, actually. Also, my teammate's pretty strong, too. He also has a burn effect, and all burn effects kind of stack together, so when he has a burn effect on that guy, if I ever leave, he can keep my burns alive. Because for some reason, they all, like, stack onto the same icon. Burn effects can, like, be taken away from you because it only lasts 4 seconds. Otherwise, you would have to do it, so having my teammate be able to reapply is sick. Oh, the Karma played that pretty well. Is it enough? Wow, it was enough to win. That's crazy. Dude, our win streak is going crazy too. If I wanted to get another item, I could probably finally build Pen, because we don't have any really. Let's just build a Void Staff, just get the max amount of Pen. I think. This Vel'Koz is very strong. Kind of scary. I feel like ability haste is honestly better than building AP at this point, because we're all about being able to spam and shield and continue making more stacks. Whoa, what? I'm just dodging his abilities while healing myself. Just healing myself even more. Oh, my teammate actually died? Whoa, okay. I understand now why you died. What? I just instantly took like 1 billion damage. What was that? My bad, dude. I thought that we just had it in the bag, so I just kind of was brainlessly running into stuff. Because one single... Did I think that one hit would just instantly kill me? No. I thought I was going to survive that for sure. If I went Wordless Promise, I would get 20% of my teammate's AP. He doesn't have that much AP. I feel like I really want to find crit chance. Damn, dude. These rolls are kind of mediocre. I'll just take the ability haste again. Mirage Blade Hamstringer. Dang, too bad I lost my flash last round. Dude. The Fizz dies so fast. He can't be dying. Dang it. I can't even, like, kite out because he just instantly pops right as the round starts. I think that he might have messed up with his Guardian Shroud. He has, like, not a fully completed item yet, and I think that you should be done by now, so I don't really know what happened where he needs to sell this. Not even trying to ping to be toxic, I just don't know if he realizes that he still has that. So I just want to ping to let him know. Wow, I got the vulnerability. Holy crap. That is really insane if we don't die immediately. Our burn effects crit. It's crazy. It also gives us crit, so it makes it so my Rite of Ruin is way better now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My Fizz is going to die immediately. Dude, we are very fortunate that I was able to win that. Fizz is going too deep too fast. I don't think that he should ever be trying to all-in them. So the Vel'Koz last round, like, kinda was able to kill us. Rune Carver. Rune Carver can crit too, but of course stacking Rune Carver is kind of challenging. Did you just sell your boots and keep your... That's... okay. Dude, what? He sold his boots and kept his starting item. No, I'm just dead immediately, probably. Oh, no, I'm not. Not yet. No! The healing! The sustain! Oh my gosh. Yo, it's 1v1. We made it to top 2, even after all those losses in a row. It really did pan out in the end. Oh, he sold his thing! Oh, dude, it's winnable now. He sold his thing, finally! You did it, dude. You found the way to maybe make it so we can win this. I feel like I honestly want the magic resist. And then 2 random. We got attack speed and lethality. It's okay. Dude, my ability CDs are so short, but I feel like Twisted Fate might be able to one-tap us. He has 19 anvils. He has a ridiculous amount of stats. He has rapid fire, so he can gold card from far away. This guy has no flash. Damn, the Twisted Fate unironically kills me instantly. That's so disgusting. He'll kill my teammate too. I already know. Oh, we aren't out because of the Alistar. Yeah, we don't deal any damage to that guy. I'm not really sure what we're supposed to even do to him. I don't even know why I don't deal damage. I'm just weak, I guess. Flat magic pen. Magic resist again, just to make it sound way tankier. Take the ability haste. And then probably want the HP more than anything else, just to make it so I can try to be tankier and just not immediately die. The way that we have to kill them is by getting our stacks on them. Otherwise, we don't deal too much burst. Our burst is terrible. How we kill is through our items. But now they have flash on Xin Zhao, so it should be even harder this round, I think. The stun lasts so freaking long. Okay. Yeah. Oh well. Maybe if we had Merc Treads or something, or Tenacity. But anyways, thanks for watching. We made it to 2, which was pretty dang good. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.